Good afternoon, my Facebook friends and family. I'm Dr. Rosalind Queen, and I'm only coming on with an opinion statement regarding an article that came out in the newspaper yesterday, Pour Out the News, from Bae Lewis and Ingrid Holmes. I'm speaking on the statement that was made by Bae Lewis. Bae Lewis has been fighting against the fact that plurality is no longer possible here. And that's a good thing, because had we still had plurality in voting in Port Arthur, Bae Lewis would have won that election, the general election. However, that's not needed here in this city. I think that voters and citizens who vote here should have the opportunity and opinion to vote however they wish. But if Bae Lewis had 30% and the runner-up had 29%, that's what plurality is. Winner take all, regardless of who has the citizens at heart. Well, in his statement to the Port Arthur News, Bae Lewis indicated 3 reasons for the plurality, why he wants it. This man has been trying to get that back. He's upset. He also indicated that as minorities, it used to be that it kept minorities from getting basically the people they wanted in office. Well, here in the city of Port Arthur, the black community is no longer the minority, people. I want you to understand that. So what he's telling you is that minority vote, which would not be the supporters basically for Bae Lewis or Ingrid Holmes, we're not a minority any longer. That's over, done with. He's always bringing up the Civil Rights Act. That's over, done with, set in stone for now. Okay? His fight, that was over, done with, it's gone. It's no longer necessary for him to keep bringing up something old from the past. If kids don't understand what the civil rights was all about, read about it, Google it, get involved. That's what's necessary if he wants to keep pushing the civil rights part of what he took place in. There are so many people or citizens in the city from back in the day who was involved in civil rights. He's not the only one. Now, back to the plurality thing. He said there were 3 reasons why he was basically upset that that no longer exists. He said that the city voted to not allow plurality voting anymore. Charter change didn't allow it. Upset that the city council took it off the ballot, not giving the citizens a chance to vote on it. There was no need to do it. No, at all. There's so many things. This is my opinion. So whether you like it or not, fine. I could care less. I'm giving you my opinion statement of what he said in his message to the citizens and those who do get the Port Arthur News, which I'm sure is very few. So I'm bringing it to you. Well, he also stated in his reasoning for plurality was that there were 3 reasons. One, was something about the cost, and that the minority thing, which the black voters are no longer a minority here. See, he's still living in the past. That's the problem with voting Bae Lewis back into city council. We cannot and don't want to keep reliving the past. We're living in the future and moving forward now. That's all over, done with. I'm so sick of stuff being brought up from the past. I've had it. And today I did vote. Finally. It took a while for me to decide to go and vote because I only have one to cast. And that is for the seat 8. Okay? Because I cannot vote for District 1, which is what Ingrid Holmes and Bae Lewis is running in. Okay? I am pulling for Ingrid Holmes to win. And I'm going to say another reason why I'm pulling for her. If the citizens of Port Arthur want the women in particular, and don't say I'm being sexist, I'm just going to tell it to you like it is. if the women who seems to be in majority in this city want a city council of all men, one woman to represent you, put him in, okay? Then that means you really lose all of any opinion coming from a female's point of view. Regardless of what they vote on, there's no female other than Charlotte Moses. Do you really want all men on the city council for Port Arthur, Texas? Think about it. I hope the women that are listening to me and who can vote for District 1, think about it. No, you shouldn't. Aren't we sick of men taking control of everything that women want involved in our city business? I hope not. Okay? Please, voters for District 1, consider the fact that if Bae Lewis gets back in, which I don't know why he keeps trying. He even tried to be the mayor. That didn't work. He was on city council. Overdone with. If you didn't get it done back then, why you won't back in now? Okay? I don't think that's necessary. So whether you like what I'm saying or not, I could care less. If you like my opinion, we all have one. We're all entitled to one. This is my opinion statement regarding the comments that were made in the Port Arthur News yesterday. So if you don't get the Port Arthur News, go online, read it for yourself, try and understand what is being said. But the biggest thing that he's pushing, and that's the longest answer he gave, was about plurality. Okay? No. Plurality needs to stay out of the city of Port Arthur elections. Get it? Vote, people. We're not voting like we should because it's a runoff. Get out there and vote. Today was a beautiful day. No reason to not vote at all. Tomorrow is the last day this week. You can vote again next week on the 14th and 15th. And then the election day is on the 19th of December. So come on, citizens of District 1, citizens all over the city, get out here and vote. That's the least you could do to get the people you really want on city council, the people you think can give the things you need or want in this city. Come on, do it. That's the least you can do for yourself. Not for me, okay? Not for me, but for yourself. I thank you for listening. Have a great evening. Goodbye.